Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and that is a full face of Milk makeup. Now I'm going to go quick because I'm getting ready to go out and we're on a time crunch. So I also do my skincare with Milk products, so I always start with the matcha toner, then the watermelon serum. I use the cooling stick around my eyes and the sunshine oil in this area and my lips. But today I got the most beautiful package in the mail, and that is the foundations, the concealers, and the powder. I'm going to be trying them out first time on camera. Hopefully these are good matches. They're all kind of varying shades of beige. I'm going to try fair because it seems like the most neutral. Actually might be too pink for me. Yep. What?
Taste this beer now.
I'm filming though.
So? It's good.
Don't spill beer on the floor.
Why not?
Apparently I have to taste this beer now.
Yeah, it's good. You like it.
Mmm.
Told you.
Oh, it's mine. No, it's mine now.
Sip.
No, it's mine.
Wow.
Do you want to say hi?
Not really.
Wow.
It's good, right?
Yeah. Pale chocolate heaven.
Yeah, it's good.
Brewed in Santa Monica. Nice.
It's a tasty.
I'm trying cream. That might be a little too pale. And then light. I think light might be the way to go. Can you not interrupt me while I'm talking? Thanks.
Should I do it?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Too fuzzy?
Oh my god. Can you let me film? This one is light, and I think we have a match. Before I actually get into foundation, I'm going to prime, and I use a combo of the regular blur stick and the luminous blur stick. I have combination skin. I tend to have dry skin here and then oily on my T-zone. So I use the regular blur stick. And look at that. It just it literally just blurs everything. It just gets rid of all the shine. And then I just kind of rub it in a little bit. And I love using it under my eyes as well. And on the lids. Just kind of use it everywhere. I wish I had gotten these skin products when my skin was still good and clear and no blemishes, but it is what it is. If you don't know, I had I'm assuming an allergic reaction to something I used, and that's why my skin looks like this now. So that's fun. And then I like using the luminous blur stick here on my cheek area because it has little pearlescent particles to it. So I just concentrate that where I want to look really dewy. And I guess on my chin as well. So that's done. What I like about their products is that super easy and quick application. I usually just use my fingers for everything. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with the foundation first and concealer later. So I'm using the color Light. And the reason I've been wanting to do this video for so long, oh, that's a lot heavier coverage than I thought it would be. That's kind of awesome. So the reason I wanted to talk about Milk so bad, well, I wanted to before this happened to my skin, because my skin, if you go back a few videos, the one where I do the editorial skin look, my skin was doing so well. And it's hugely thanks to the Milk makeup skincare. I started using it a few months ago, and especially I think the matcha toner is what did it. This is looking a little too light for me, but that's okay. I can correct it with the bronzer later. So I started using the matcha toner, and I was like, this is really weird because it's in stick form, and that's not usually what toners are. You usually apply with a cotton pad, and it helps to clean your pores and all that. So I was like, this is really weird. It's a stick toner, is it really doing anything? And I continued using it because I was like, well, whatever. And my skin started clearing up. My skin just cleared up and it looked so good. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna keep using this. And my skin looked amazing before I had this reaction. So I'm pretty bummed right now. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it because it's just acting up real bad. But yeah, I still keep using my toner in hopes that it'll help get my skin back to what it was. Okay, this is definitely pale for me. Bear with me. We're gonna fix it. Yeah, the coverage of this is way thicker than I expected. Well, it's not a thick foundation, it just has a heavy coverage, that's what I meant. But it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It feels pretty light. I'm also really shearing it out, like really blending it out with my finger. Really just working it into the skin. It's not picking up any dry patches, which is good because I hate foundations that do that. It really just seems to glide on the skin. Oh my god, I have like 30 minutes to finish my makeup. Alright, once that's done, I'm going to move on to concealer, and I think my color is cream. Fair seems darker, but it also seems a lot pinker. And I am a neutral toned. I'm a neutral that tends to yellow. And I've been so curious about this concealer because they claim that it doesn't crease. So I am just very curious because every concealer creases on me, except for Shape Tape. But even then, I have to use like just the right amount for it to not crease. It seems good, but it seems a little too light for me to conceal my spots. I'm gonna try the concealer Fair. Ooh, I think this might actually be a good match. It's not looking pink on the skin. It's not too bad. If you watched my Q&A video, you will know that I met Adam at karaoke, and he doesn't host karaoke anymore, but today he's doing like a one-off party thing where he's hosting karaoke. So that's where we're going, and that's why I have to run. And I also thought we were leaving the house at 7:15, not 6:15. That's why I'm like, got a lot of concealing to do on this forehead. Not happy about that at all. But it seems to almost have like a blurring effect. Like, it seems like you can see less of the texture. That's crazy. Like, the concealer's doing that. I know that it's the blur foundation, but I think the concealer is more blurring than the foundation. Or it could just be me. I don't know. Maybe my color is fair in the concealer? I don't know. It looks so pink in the tube. See, that's why you never know. You have to swatch skin products. You can't just look at a bottle or a picture online. That's why I avoid buying skin products online, because you just never know. See, it is creasing. Every concealer creases on me, but it's fine. I'm gonna go in with the matte bronzer sticks in Baked and Blaze. I'm going in with Baked first, kind of color correct, and I find that they're very different in terms of what I use them for. So I use Baked to just give myself a really bronze glow, and I use Blaze to contour with. So this one, I spread it out more. See, this is kind of getting my skin back to the color it should be. So this just gives a really nice natural bronze, and I have a hard time liking bronzers. I think they're always like either too orange. Are you making noises, babe?
Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah, I know. Stop making noises. Oh no, you're gonna shower. I'm gonna be able to hear it. God damn it. Well, if you hear the shower, that's Adam. There it goes. But since we have to run, I can't wait for him to finish. I'm sorry. I like to take this on the sides of my nose. I'm gonna go in with Blaze to deepen up the contour a little bit. And I just rub my finger on them and then I tap the product on. Just like that. And I think that both of these bronzers combined look really beautiful on the skin. You can obviously use them alone. I like to combine them when I want to go for like a bit of a deeper contour. And I always like to tap this to contour my nose. And always patting so that you don't disturb whatever product is underneath. I hate rushing to do my makeup. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So before we try the new powder, there is one last step, and that is the holographic stick in Mars. And I think this might be my favorite Milk product. This just gives the prettiest, like, wet glow. I wear this literally all the time. You just pat it on. Just keep patting, patting, patting. And it just looks like healthy skin. Just like glowing from within type of glow. But it's just so pretty. I know that the Supernova is their popular one, which is like the blue purple duochrome one, but I just love this one so much, especially for that like no makeup kind of look, which is really what this brand is all about. Well, rather, they're more about like no skin kind of look, or like fresh skin, just minimal editorial skin, and then bold colors on the eyes and the lips.
10 minutes.
Oh, next up, I'm going to be using the Lip and Cheek in Work.
You've got like a strip of dark colored makeup on your jaw.
Oh, whoops.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So my favorite color of the Lip and Cheek is actually Perk, which is a kind of corally tone that has gold flecks to it. And I love it for daytime, but I'll usually use Work if I'm going out at night or something. It's just, I don't know, it's a deeper tone. So as always, just patting it on. And you can see that all the products just blend in together pretty seamlessly. And I know this is like a full face of cream products, and I never powder my face after, and it still stays on like all day.
Sounds like good quality product.
That is true.
Hurry up.
Wow. You hurry up.
I'm already dead.
No.
Pretty sure I'm done now.
No. Okay, now I am going to set my under eyes with the new blur. Wait, what's it called? I don't know. With a new powder. I don't have time to look up names.
I don't know why you're not doing this another time, babe.
Because I really wanted to do it. Yeah. So I'm taking. Whoa. It's got the little trampoline thingy.
Careful, remember your clumps.
You're clumsy.
No.
I am pretty clumsy. So I'm just gonna make sure there's no creases under my eyes before. Oh, it really is like a little trampoline. It's like a mesh fabric there. Why doesn't every brand do that? And I'm just, oh, wow. Okay, the hype is real. That's amazing. Okay, I might use it on my forehead just a little bit. Oh, that is really blurring. That's awesome. I think I might be in love with this powder.
TikTok, babe.
TikTok your face. Okay, so problem solved. I was getting really stressed. Adam was getting really stressed. So he just left, and I'm going to take an Uber there later so that I don't have to rush with my makeup and I can finish filming this video. Because I hate rushing my makeup. And he obviously has to be there on time. So this is just better for everyone. Okay, now I can breathe. So far, I'm really digging this powder. So it really eliminated kind of the texture on my forehead. I obviously still have texture here, which is brought out by the Dewy product. If this were a matte finish, this texture would probably be a little bit better as well. You know what? I might try the medium powder just in this area right here. And I'm going with medium because that is where my contour is applied. So let me show you, or try to show you. The sponge, now I can actually stop and show you things. So the sponge is really interesting. It's got a really interesting shape, and it's got like a slant right there. So you can like really get in to the under eye area. Ooh, this one's really golden colored. Might also use that to set the contour areas of my forehead, just because I do have a lot of texture in this area that I would like to eliminate. Okay, so let's try. Oh, yes. Ooh, see how that helps eliminate some of that texture? I am all about that. Yes, please. I can't decide if my under eye area is too pale. I'm thinking maybe a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the medium powder under my eyes, just because I'm thinking it looks a little too light. Because I think it's for like really fair people, and I'm not that fair. Oh yeah, that's looking a little bit better. I don't like to have a super bright under eye area. I think it looks weird and jarring. I think that looks a little bit better. I'm gonna just powder There we go. Getting rid of all that texture. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do eyes next. And for that, we've got a selection of all the eye pigments. Well, I don't know if these are all of them, but it's a pretty decent amount. And it's kind of overwhelming. It's a lot to choose from. You know what? I'm just gonna swatch all of them. Because why not? Now we can take our time. That's Hotel Lobby. Then we've got Rager. Whoa. This is like Supernova, I think. It's got, I don't think the camera's capturing it, but it's got like a purple pearlescence to it. That's really cool. I might use this one tonight. Then we've got All Nighter, and it's this gunmetal color. Okay, no, I'm using this one tonight. Silent Disco. It's got kind of like a maroon finish to it. Yeah, I'm gonna be using that one for sure. Wow, Rave. It's this beautiful purple. I'm really curious to see how these perform. Oh, next up is Sesh. Look at that. Next up is Mermaid Parade. Oh, that's really pretty. And I know that you can also mix these together to create new colors. I saw on the Milk Makeup Instagram stories the other day, Sarah from Milk combined these two to create a really pretty teal color. That's another thing that I really like about their social media is that almost every day they have someone doing like a mini tutorial that teaches you how to really use their products. And I love brands that also worry about education on their products because especially with products like these, a lot of people get them thinking like they're gonna do a full beat and whatever, and it's like, no, that's not what this type of product is for. It's for more natural kind of like on the go makeup. So I think it's really important for brands to educate the consumer about their products. Okay, the last one is After Party, rose gold color. Oh, it's more like a pink, like that. But I bet if you mix this one and this one, then you'll get a really pretty rose gold. And I don't know if this is the entire collection. There might be more. I don't know. These are the ones I have. And in the package I was sent today, they also sent me glitter sticks, which I knew they were a thing because of the Pride pack. They had a Pride glitter stick, but I didn't know they had other colors in their collection too. So I kind of want to swatch these real quick as well. And I might add this glitter to the mix. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. It's more like a sheer color that has some glitter throughout. Yeah, it's very sheer with some glitters running through it. The Pride Pack glitter stick was really, really intense and really glittery. This one is called New Wave. It seems like it might be a little bit more similar to the Pride Pack one. Do that here. Oh, wow. Yeah. That is way more intense. It's very like multi-dimensional. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one. There, now I got you zoomed in. Hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit better. I just have a little bit on the back of my hand and I'm just tapping my finger in. It is very, very high pigmentation. It seems to dry fairly quickly. And I feel like it's kind of mixing in with the foundation and concealer that's on my eyelid. So that's not ideal, but I think a second layer will probably get rid of that kind of milkiness that I'm getting. I am going to take a brush and blend out the edges. That actually works pretty well. But it does set fairly quickly. Just going to pack more on and then blending it out. I typically really dislike cream products for the eyes because I feel like you can't work that well with them, but this one seems to be blending out fine with a brush. And the more layers I'm applying, the more intense the color is getting. And you can see more of that red coming through. I'm just working little by little because I don't want to get carried away since this is a very dark color. That looks really pretty. I'm kind of afraid of dipping into, well, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm dipping into the actual color with my brush and applying that where I want it and then blending that out. Oh, that works pretty well, and I'm using a fluffy brush. Typically with cream products, you want to use a flat brush to get the most out of those products as possible, but because I want to blend this out, oh yeah, that works really well with a brush actually. And I typically do my eye makeup more pointed out, but today I think I'm gonna keep it a little bit rounder. Okay, now I'm taking that on the brush and going on, whoa, I took too much. Going on the bottom lash. I was worried that applying it with a brush wouldn't work because I thought it would just like smear and not really blend it out. But because it sets pretty fast, I feel like you can apply and blend out with the same brush. You don't have to like go in with a clean one. So that's pretty cool. This is very atypical for me. I never do like a fully dark lid. I don't know, this just makes me feel very like rocker chick kind of vibe. I wish they had like a really red one that I could just pop right in that center. Okay, so what I am noticing from this is that it really is better to just work in layers if you want to get a really smooth and seamless blend. So I just went in with a very light layer and I'm buffing that out, and now I'm going to intensify the color a bit more, buff that out, and keep repeating that until I get the desired effect. These are really intense, but you can definitely shear them out and work with them sheared out. Also, they are completely transfer proof. Like, yep, they're staying on there. That's intense. Okay, so that's both eyes done with that. You know what? I think I might mix Hotel Lobby and After Party. So the champagne and the pink one for my inner corner. Let's try it out. Talked about mixing them, so why not? Pretty much half and half ratio. That's the color I got right there. So I'm gonna apply that with a small brush to my inner corner. Oh, that's pretty. Just looks like a very light baby pink. So yeah, doesn't look rose gold, but that's okay. It is very intense though. Like, look at that shine. But you know me, I love an inner corner highlight. I am digging that. But you know what? I do kind of want to use this glitter stick. So I'm gonna take that in the center. Whoa. Whoa. It really shows up against Silent Disco. Ooh. Okay, so I guess this is a good way to use it as like a topper. Looking very glamorous. Way more than I thought I would be. I'm just gonna commit to the whole rocker chick, glittery, glam look. There we go. Okay. You know what I just found in my drawer? Another eye pigment that we didn't have in the selection. This one is called Peep Show, so I'm going to swatch it right here. And this is like a mauve-y silver. It's really pretty. This for like during the day on the lids would be really nice. And I'm also surprised at the amount of product that you get in these tubes. You get 0.34 fluid ounce, that's 10 milliliters. That's a lot because you only use like a tiny bit. I use less than a pea-size amount for both eyes, so it's a lot. Now, I typically don't do anything to my brows, but because I am doing full face of milk, I will be using the Kush Brow in the color Hydro, which is the clear one, and I'm just gonna run that through just to kind of shape my brows a little bit, kind of fluff them out. This one's like very liquidy. It's not like a stiff pomade or anything. It really is like a gel. It's just liquid. And that's it. And now, the man of the hour. The one we all know and love. The Kush Mascara. If you've watched my videos, you know this is my like ride or die product. So, couldn't leave him out, could we? I'm gonna scooch close to the camera so hopefully you can see. I like applying on my outer corners first. Just really working the product in. This mascara does have fibers, but it's not like other fiber mascaras. Like usually fiber mascaras are really flaky once they're dry. What I love about this one is that it's not flaky at all, and I have super sensitive eyes. I typically have to wear waterproof mascara so that it doesn't flake down into my eyes, but I hate wearing waterproof mascara because it's so hard to take off at the end of the day. And once I tried the Kush mascara, I stopped using waterproof mascaras because, well, first of all, it just makes my lashes look really beautiful. Like, look at that. But second of all, it doesn't flake into my eyes, so it doesn't irritate them. And also the removal is pretty easy. It's not waterproof. The formula is more liquid than some mascaras. Like, you know how you'll have some that are really thick, and that's usually for volume, and then some are really liquid for length. This one I find is liquid, but it also gives a good amount of volume. And you can layer up without it getting clumpy or gross. So yeah, I love this mascara. Like, I've been giving them out to my friends and just, like, you would think that I was a Kush mascara saleswoman. I swear to God. But I'm not. Also, I didn't mention this before, but this is not a sponsored video. I was gifted the products. I probably should have said this at the start, but I was in such a rush. I'm so sorry. I was gifted all these products from Milk. This is not a sponsored video by any means. They have no idea I'm making this. I'm just making this because I really love their products, and it's the brand that I use on a day-to-day basis when I'm just like going out with my friends, or, you know, oh, God damn it, I got mascara on my hair? You freaking kidding me? No. Swear to God. Look at that. Look at those lashes. It's just really pretty. So yeah, I got a few extras and I just handed them out to my friends because I was like, you have to try this. Okay, so for lips, I wanted something really dark, but I don't have anything from Milk that's really dark. So I'm going to try a little combo, see if it works. The lip colors that I have from them are Name Drop and Cream. And Name Drop is so beautiful. It's so intense. Hold on. Like, that color is so intense, and it's really creamy and hydrating on the lips, so I wear this whenever my lips are a little bit dry and I just want a pop of color. But today I think I'm going to go in with Cream, which is just a nice rosy nude. But I think I'm going to mix a little bit of Blaze, which is the darkest bronzer stick. So I don't know, I might try to mix those up together a little bit, see what happens. Also, that's another thing that I like about Milk. I like products that are multifunctional. Granted, every makeup product is multifunctional. Literally everyone. Whenever someone's like, oh, you can use this as a cheek stain and it's for your lips, it's like, yeah, of course you can. It's literally just paint. But I like companies that really push that, saying like, listen, you can use this on your eyes, you can use this on your cheeks, as long as, obviously, products do have to be eye and lip safe, but as long as they are, you can use them anywhere on your face. So I like companies that, when they educate about their products, they're like, this isn't just a one-use thing. You can use this on your eyes, you can use this on your lips, you can do whatever you want, you know? So I have seen people use the bronzer sticks on their eyes and on their lips before. So let's try that out, see how it goes. I'm gonna go first in with Cream and see how I like that. That's almost like my lip color. I definitely wanted something darker. I might change into something darker for when I go out, but for the purpose of this video, we'll keep it at this. Yes. I like that a little bit better. I like that. That's a really pretty color. And I know they have much darker colors in these. I really want to get them. I just don't have them yet. So that's probably going to be my next purchase. What else is there? Is that it? I mean, setting spray. I feel, oh, the stamp pen. Yes. Milk is super famous for their little stamp pens. You know what? I found the moon and the heart and I can't figure out. No, I'm going to do the moon. I know which one I want. And I just watched Jay Kissa's Full Face of Milk video, and she gives a really good tip for applying these, and that's to powder heavily before you stamp this on, because these can stain your skin. These are more like ink. So she says to apply a good amount of powder, and then, oh, it looks like that. See how it's very liquidy? It bleeds because it's a very liquid formula. So I think the powder probably helps with that as well. Whoa, that was not in focus. So I stamped it, but I feel like it bled on the powder and it became a really thick, almost looks like a banana, not a moon. Fuck, what do I do now? Yeah, I don't know if I like putting it over powder. I appreciate Jay Kissa trying to have my back for this to not stain my skin, but I feel like the powder just kind of made it bleed out. I'm gonna remove that and try it again. So be warned, these stamps are a little bit finicky. I think that's off enough that I can just conceal and powder. And we're back in business. Okay, I think the moon is a little bit finicky, so I might go in with a heart. There we go. Boom. Done. Problem solved. That's really cute. I feel like a harlot. If you haven't watched that show, it's awesome. I still have to watch the second season. I haven't watched it yet. I think now all I need is setting spray and I'm done. Is that it? What time is it? 7:37. I was supposed to leave the house over an hour ago. I'm glad I took my time though. So if you didn't know this, Milk Makeup does have their own setting spray, and it is the Blur Spray, and it says shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. So let's do that. Really hope it doesn't make this run. Ooh, it might. I just tested it on my hand. So you know what? I'm gonna cover right here because I don't want a mess on my face. So I'm gonna use this to cover up that area right there. Problem solved. I'm going to zhuzh up my hair a little bit, I think. I'm gonna figure out my hair situation and then come back once this is set and give you my final thoughts. So I actually went ahead and lined my waterline off camera because it was not a Milk product. If you're curious, it is the NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the color Jewel. I thought it would really match this eye look. I just thought it looked a little too bare without anything on the waterline. But that's the only non-Milk makeup product I used. I think that's fair. Final thoughts. So you guys know I already love Milk, but this was my first time using foundation, concealer, and powder. My thoughts on it? I think they're awesome. I think they really have the blurring effect that they say they have. I'm really in love with the powder and maybe the concealer. I don't know if it's the concealer or the powder, but I haven't creased right here. And that's usually the first thing to crease as soon as I apply it. Like, no matter how much I set, no matter what I do, I always crease right there within minutes of application. And that's not happening. And like, that's unheard of for me. Not so much on this side, but always on this side. I don't know what it is. My skin there just doesn't like product. You can see that there's something wanting to happen, but it's still not a full-on crease. Like, usually this whole area is already creased. So yeah, I think it's holding up pretty well. And oh no, that's creasing. That's not good. Maybe because I used the glitter on top of it. I'm gonna have to touch that up real quick. Granted, I didn't use a primer on my lids, so maybe that's the issue. Because I do have pretty oily eyelids. But yeah, other than that, it seems to be doing really well. I mean, my skin isn't as matte as it was when I first powdered it, so I think if you do have really oily skin, you might have to touch up throughout the day. But I honestly don't mind the look of oily skin. I prefer it to super matte skin. I just think it looks more healthy this way. And the more I'm looking at it, the more color I want to put on my cheeks. Like just a touch, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with Work, just a touch. See? Just right there. I do tend to like a lot of color on the cheeks. A lot of blush, a lot of contour. Okay, I like that a little bit more. So yeah, this is the finished look. I know this is like super boring in terms of what I usually do on my channel, so I apologize for that, but I wanted to show you guys what I wear on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people ask me, oh, do you wear those crazy looks out? And yes, I do wear them out, but not all the time. I don't have the mental energy for putting on a full face every day. So, you know, when I just want to look cute and super simple and really fast, I usually go with Milk makeup. So my routine on a day-to-day is the NYX HD concealer, the Lip and Cheek in Perk. Sometimes I'll do the bronzer if I'm feeling like it, and the Kush mascara. And that's pretty much it. But that's my basic makeup that I do every day. So let me know what you thought of this video. I know it's pretty different from what I typically do. This is very much standard makeup and it's not what I do on this channel. I just wanted to make this video because I got really excited about the package I got in the mail and I really wanted to test it out. And I was gonna go out today, so I was gonna do this makeup regardless. I just figured I'd film it so I could show you guys my like first impressions on the product, because I know that these powders have been on social media everywhere. So I was super curious. I know that some of you probably are as well. So yeah, I just wanted to show it to you guys. I promise next video is gonna be more exciting makeup than this, but I figured why not make this video. So let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I promise this isn't gonna become the standard on my channel, but what do you think about once in a while throwing in a video like this? Let me know, and thank you so much for watching. Now I'm gonna go get dressed so I can go to karaoke and not sing and just watch others sing. I never sing, only if I'm really drunk, and I don't drink anymore, not really. Except for this beer that Adam gave me, because apparently I had to try it. It actually is really good though. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!